Okay, on the last video we talked mostly about the coop and the different elements that we built into it, but today we thought we'd talk about the actual chicken run.
It's just a dog kennel, basically repurposed, that my parents had, and we left everything pretty much the same. We put hardware cloth down the bottom and then ran it underneath the ground. It comes out to about right in this area.
What is that, about a foot out? 6 or 8 inches?
8 inches, I'd say. Keep predators from digging underneath of it, and we haven't had any trouble with that. And then it's just regular chicken wire that on the top, basically just to keep airborne predators out. I don't know how well it'll do with a coon trying to get into it, but it'll keep them safe from any air attack from above.
And we see chicken hawks flying around here quite a bit, so that's important in our area at least. Here's our dirty little compost.
We got a couple of cattle panel storage for the garden that's over here on the
yeah,
side.
there's our cattle panel. Get around this pine tree here. We really got lucky in that his parents were moving and didn't need the dog kennel anymore. We really got lucky. That's where we got most of it from. And you'll see here in the corners we've stuck up a couple yeah, just some old limbs stuck in the corners. They like to sit on those and roost.
And it was bare, like when we first set it up, it was bare completely on the inside, and then once we started giving them a little bit of space outside, the grass on the inside started growing again. So
yeah, it's the strangest thing. So here you'll see we've got just temporary, whatever you call that, snow fence or landscaping fence, whatever they call it, that plastic stuff. Get it at Lowe's in a big roll of 50 feet. We just kind of tie it up here. We've actually got to tie with baler twine. Just tie it up and use T-posts, tie it to metal T-posts, and just give them a spot to run outside. And each morning I'll come out and just open up the door over here, which you can see through here. Over by their spot, we just open up that door there and let them out each morning, and there they go. You can see we've got the chicken wire all over the top. And then the hardware cloth again around the base, all the way around. Hi girls. Threw in an old piece of driftwood for them to kind of have a little something in there besides dirt and grass. And we've got this little bar here on this pole that we have this pole up with a couple extensions, or whatever you want to call them, coming off of it to keep the chicken wire from hanging down too low. And then we've got this little pole sticking out about 3 feet up that we hang treats on. We have one of those square, it's really a suet cake bird feeder, and we'll just hang that up and throw some treats in it. And then we've got their water set up on a concrete base. And then you'll see underneath the coop, we lifted it up on a frame so that they can have some shade. There are days that we don't let them outside. When we let them out, we generally let them get underneath that cedar tree over there. But there are some days, if the chicken hawks are pretty heavy, which I think you can hear one right now. Is that a hawk, babe? We won't let them out into their outdoor run, just into this area, and they like to have the shade of the coop there. All right.